One of the things that I really like about Empire Flippers is they handle it all, and while they're doing that site transfer, it's like broken down step by step so you can watch their progress. I was actually working out in Los Angeles right before the recession hit in 2008, and I lost my job, and I didn't really want to go get another cubicle job, so I just started doing stuff online because I had been kind of dabbling in made for AdSense sites before that, and so I just decided to focus on making sites full-time. I was actually working at Warner Brothers out in Los Angeles as a financial analyst. You mean besides wearing pajamas all day? I guess just the freedom of being able to work when I want, when I don't want. If I want to travel and then do work while I'm traveling or not traveling, then that can totally happen. And you can't do that when you have a cubicle job. So that's really great about it. There's a lot of information online on how to get started, and some people are saying one way, some people are saying the other. So it's hard to know where to start when you're first starting out, and so it's a lot of trial and error to figuring out on your own what actually works and what doesn't. For me, being in Los Angeles, it was definitely rush hour traffic. I was doing made for AdSense sites, and at the time, when they first started, they were known as the AdSense Flippers. So I've kind of followed them through their start and to their transition to Empire Flippers now. And then when their marketplace came live, I sold my first site with them and been using them off and on ever since. The valuation tool is really easy to use. It gives you a range, so you have kind of a rough idea of what you can get. Of course, you're always hoping you get the higher end, but they're pretty transparent about it too. So it's actually a nice feature to have, because if you're thinking, do I want to sell this now, or maybe hold on to it for a little longer, and that kind of gives you an idea of what you could expect. I actually was living in Raleigh, North Carolina at the time, and I wanted to do a round the world trip, and I was trying to basically get a bunch of money in the bank so that I could do that and not have to work if I didn't want to have to. And the timing worked out that when I booked a one-way ticket, that the site was ready to be sold, so I just sold it and set off. I actually sold my most recent site with Empire Flippers earlier this year, and then about 2 to 3 months after I sold it, I actually moved from Las Vegas to Amsterdam, which is where I'm living right now, and I used some of the money from that sale to do that. Knowing if it's the right time to sell, and wondering if you're going to regret selling it if you see down the road that the new owner has really grown it quite a lot. Just do it. I have never regretted selling any of my sites, but I have regretted holding on to some of them when I was considering selling in the past. For me, one of the ways that they really stand out from the other brokers is how when the deal is ready to be done, that they actually take care of transferring the site for you. I've sold with other brokers where me and the buyer kind of have to figure that out on our own, and then if there's issues that come up, then we have to solve them. And so that's one of the things that I really like about Empire Flippers is they handle it all, and while they're doing that site transfer, it's like broken down step by step so you can watch their progress, and that's really nice for both me and, I assume, the buyer as well. Definitely 5. I've sold with other brokers, and I've done private sales as well as through Facebook groups and things like that. And I keep going back to Empire Flippers, and I have to say that my most recent experience with them has definitely been the best so far. I really like how even though they work for both the seller and the buyer, I really feel like they have my back. They do these buyer calls when someone's interested in your business, and they talk with you before and after, away from the buyer, so that they really make sure that you understand the process, that you know what's going on, and that you really feel supported. And that's really nice as someone who's selling sites.